Welcome back to SWGOH to the 15th month review of the SWGOH free-to-play account. We're into September now, so we've just claimed the web store. We're getting a Great Mother, so we'll get some shards of her for free, which is good. She should go bonus drop at the end of the month or during this month. So we're currently 2.79 million GP. We've got a nice net pool of 4,232 crystals. We'll just fire in some dailies. It's a Monday. We're still finishing off the Skies clone. Almost there. In here we've done Embo, so now we're working on 5s for his future ship. Letting this total up. Same with this. And same with the fleet arena unless there's ships available. Okay, let's just open this. Oh, nice easy one here. There we go. Let's just fire through these before I talk about the account. .32 Zetas. Okay, start straight off with ships. So first and foremost, you can see we've got the Outrider unlocked with Dash Rendar at 4 stars gear 12. That's because we finished the episode pass now, so we should be able to clear it every month and get the free token at the end, which will be great for the account. As you can see, we've got no bounty hunter ships up here, so if we go up here, we have finally finished the 4 bounty hunter ships that we needed. These 2 will be needed at some point for Executor and Finalizer, but I'm in no rush for them. And then if we look at our Rebel fleet, we've got Han's Millennium Falcon completely finished. Obviously, Han still needs to go into relic levels, but I've managed to relic Chewie. So big step forward on the fleet front, which leaves us minus K2, which there's a reason he's sitting there, and it's simply because AM6 got in his mods for his ship. And that's the only reason he's sitting there currently. He's not getting relic or anything, he's not getting Zetas, he's just there. We managed to Zeta relic a few things. So if we go into the teams, we've got 3PO and Chewie now done, which leaves, if we go to the journey guide, so of course we've completed Beskar Mando. We took him up to gear 8, maxed out the abilities that we could, put some mods on him. That gave us the Razor Crest and enough to get the Millennium Falcon. So if we look at Jedi Knight Luke, who's technically the biggest one that we're getting, but we're sidetracking, we're getting Jedi Master Windu. We need Wampa, we've got CLS done, we've got all of this done, we might need to up the power levels, but we'll just see. Then we need Hermit Yoda, all that's done, and then we need Vader. So we're not far off Jedi Knight Luke. which will of course in turn open up Jabba and Jedi Master Luke. Okay, so how is the teams looking? We've still got Rebel Scarif Pathfinder, we've got Han Solo to Relic for these two teams. No rush to Relic these, but they really need to start punching up again, they need to get more investment. Same with these guys. Need to finish Radis and Mothma and get them up to relics for profundity, but that's all in due course. We've finished off our Peridia patrol in terms of starting them up, which will help massively with resources if I could get through the next tier. Qui-Gon Omi is doing a bit of work, still needs a bit of playing about with Keller and Beck. Bears are where they are, and we've finished off Zeb to gear 12, which leaves us with the two variations of Phoenix. Right now we're not pushing any relics, so this month we'll be pushing Wampa to get him up to 7 stars, along with trying to push some gear onto them, and same with Hermit Yoda. So let's do that. So because we could relic them before they get to 7 stars, we've got an excess, a rare occasion where we've got an excess of guild currency coming in for Mark 1s. So we're using this Mark 1 gear to push the characters that we need for journeys as much of the purple gear as we can. Just to keep trucking forward with that. So he could go up to gear 12 and relics before I even 7 star him. So that might be the plan. But relic priority will definitely be going on, of course, Jedi Master Windu. So hence why we've relic Apo off now, just taking him to gear relic 2. We need some circuit boards, etc. No rush to push him up to R5. I just wanted to get his gold gear put in place. We've still got a lot of farming to do. We still have some shards to finish on him. But our priority for energy farming now is Scorch. So we're double farming Scorch every day. Get him past the 5-star mark. Nice wee ship that we get on the side, the TIE Dagger. We'll finish off Disguise Clone, which will then give us some breathing space to do some signal data farming. And then we'll farm Depa Balaba, who's now farmable, and she's also in Cantina. So easy farm. That's going to be the final farm to finish off for this journey guide. So I'm not pushing her too fast, but what I will be doing is finishing off these guys and relicking them off as quickly as possible. So we'll double farm. We're back to double farming on Fleet Energy, pushing this Temple Guard up, which will then give us the Jedi Vanguard team. So the priority for relicking should be Apo and then Scorch. We'll get CX2 and Disguise Clone Trooper after that. The reason for Scorch is if we go to raids, our raid teams, as we don't have it there, it must be in farm. We've got the Omicron on Tarkin, which is a 3v3 Omicron. Leadership, which is all about dark side clones, and I think, where is it? And Scorch, so it's got to be Scorch. So the idea is we'll have If we go Clone Trooper, Order 66, we do Scorch, and then we do sort of that order for that team, and that will boost their score in the raid, but it will also help us get some holds and some counters in GEC. So that's Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Master Windu. We've got Aayla Secura finished. Once we finish Temple Guard, we can start farming Shaq T, so it's all sort of falling into place in that regard. For Mandalore, we still need to finish off Grogu and Killer and Beck. Best our Mando's there now, so we just need to relic them. So a lot of Chirotechs, but we should be too far off that. In terms of our Starkiller farms, we've got Dash. We'll side him up to do a bit of farming before Depa Balaba. Just it will be a fast farm, and that will really help us with our mod inventory, because we should use him at 6 stars to push Smuggler's Run 1, and then come back and finish him off, then go Depa Balaba. L3 will get at some point. Vandor Chewie will pick up at some point, same with young Lando to finish that team. Darth Traya will pick up eventually, same with Nihilus, Assassin and Darth Talon. On to Jabba. The top line is as is, so no more farming needed, just relic them off, so we'll start gearing them up to gear 12 because there are no Chirotechs. Cad Bane again, I could relic him up, or at least gear 12 him, no Chirotechs. Same with Greedo. Then it's just on to farming Lando. Dash will be done. This is just fluff. And then Order Sing and Fennec Shand would need to be finished, and that's Jabba done. Balin won't be too far behind. We'll be farming out Great Mothers and Morgan Elsbeth when he become double drop farmable to make this team up for the assault battle. This team will be done, and then it'll just be 2 characters left, which leads us into here. Reasonably straightforward, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. These two might have to be geared. Biggs will definitely be geared, but he might need to be geared a wee bit more. I was going to relic Biggs, but we managed to hold top 50, sometimes in the top 20 in fleet. Jedi Master Luke still, even though we'll have the majority of things done with these two, we've still got a lot of work to do with getting these two and then relicing him. So, I mean, we're not too far off. He's Old Ben needs to go up to 2 relic levels. Leia needs to go up to R3, same with these two. So we may take a sideline, get Jedi Master Luke first, and then cycle back. It all depends. Dr. Afra is an absolute nightmare to get. I just got him on my alt account yesterday, so they'll take a bit of work, but should be nice to have. Of course, the raid teams is the priority. Assault battle farming. Once we finally get Jedi Knight Luke, this assault battle farm should be on the way, and see what we can push here, which will mean we'll start putting gear into Jedi Master Yoda as well. Again, it's a non-Chirotech gear up, so no harm there. Same with Emperor Palpatine. I think Nihilus is the same. Veers is definitely the same. Same with Gar Saxon and Imperial Super Commando. They'll all go up to gear 12 at some point, just because easy farming, easy gear. We also have the excess currency. We're actually not doing too bad on Iden ships, so that will help build another fleet up. On the side, our profundity farm, we just still need to relic these guys, so that is still a potential that we go and get. And then same with Executor, but we still have 2 ship farms. We only have 1 ship farm here, so that's the side reason why we're saving up some crystals. In malevolence, not popular opinion, but I'm farming Geo Soldier with fleet currency just because I've got an excess of it. And then Grievous is done. These are all non-Chirotech farms, so when I farm my Iden, we could get that fleet up reasonably easy, at least to gear 12. So if we look here, where is it? So TIE Reaper we've got unlocked. You know, we've got a lot of things moving. Malevolence we're only 40 shards out, but that's a slow farm. Same with Endurance. We need a lot more ships for that. At least we could use Executrix here. We've got a Relic Tarkin. If we'll just look at the Empire ships here. Finish off Gauntlet. These three and Iden. On my other account I usually do it without even using Gauntlet. I usually clear stuff, so don't need the full fleet to make it functional. So we're actually 2.8 million GP now. Use up the energy. Look at Arena, we've been pushed back to 47. So let's just see if we can punch up on this fleet. Nope, not going to happen. It might be okay if I could heal this. Get a wee target lock. Nope. Should get target lock now. Nope, just stays. Yeah, not going to happen. Let's just play it through. Unfortunately we can't ignore taunt because we got rid of Raven's Claw. Yeah, we're not getting through that. Right, so we'll just clear this out. But we could push into the stay in the top 50 and sometimes push into the top 20 and get some extra crystals. So we've got the Marquee event to do. Just grab these stuff. Let's just capture it. So the trick here to get the top of the episode pass is completing all these quests and hitting as much as we can on all the battles. So if we go all the way up here, this week or this month even is Gear 12 Imperial Remnant. So there's a few that would be nice to do, namely any of the Peridia Patrol, but also getting Dark Trooper up as well could help massively. If you do the premium pass, you take them to Relic 1, so still good to do. So we've done this one, we go here and we use Leia and go all the way through. If we do this with Imperial Troopers, and see if we can do this. So we've not got 5 Zeta, which is good, which means we can take out as much as we can. So he's not modded, unfortunately. But we still got through it, so complete it with a full team of Imperial Troopers, done. Just pushes that the tokens just ever so slightly, which helps us get to the end of the track. So finish up, we've got 2 minutes, we'll do some Grand Arena. We're not doing well at all in Bronzium, and let alone 3v3 Bronzium. Go back to the first opponent. I only managed 10 banners, he had a GL. I've got no GL counter for that. Good side is he couldn't get through, he didn't bother this wall, and he only done took out the Ewoks. I attempted boss but couldn't get through. Have a look at his account. There's no reason why he shouldn't have full cleared me. He's 10 million GP. This guy, Tiamat, he was 7 million GP, so he's got a lot of toys to play with. I managed to get through one wall, and for some reason my counter didn't work for his Ray. I left it at that. He managed to then play and cleared these 2 battles easy peasy, and then the 2 back walls, and then he just left it at that. I don't think he attempted to. He attempted these, so we've got a nice hold here with this team. So that's something. I might need to move Tarkin over to here for the next phase, on 3v3 and hope that he doesn't get through. So our opponent today, to finish off this horror show of Grand Arena, another 7 million account. He's got Gas, he's got Revan, he's got Grand Inquisitor, he's got CLS, he's got Boss Nass. So let's see what he's got on defence. He's got Jedi Knight Revan, Cad Bane, all relics. So let's see if we can push through here. We'll use this. Doing the more aggressive than the defensive one. Good start. Max banners. For in here, we'll go for here's Mando really is. Wow, that just wipes me out there. Oh well, we got rid of one. So now we could use something to clean up. No, leave that. We'll go what we used to clean up. Right, we got into the back wall, so that's not very nice. Back wall, let's see what we could do on the top wall. I mean, low level here, so let's see if we could do Kill Turn, and we'll do Cara Dune. Unfortunately they're not Empire, so we're not going to get the stun. We really want to get rid of him. see if we can take Embo out. We're actually punching up here. These are actually gear 2 gear 12s and 1 gear 8 or 9. Hopefully we can just keep chipping away. We should get through Embo at least. Caradoon's back, that should help. Can't ignore taunt now, which is a good sign. Just need to get through Bosks, massive amount of protection. Keep chipping away. Perfect, we've got that. Let's just fire up on Django. Django's down. Here we go. Should be able to clear him out now. Nice. Max banners. And then we can go into here and Han. Who's going to go first? Yoda. Make sure they're all blind. Make sure.
We're certainly lucky that you're on our side.
Leave Han alone, Yoda. Right, he's away.
Hey, go back here.
Blind. We need to get rid of Jolie, or at least keep him subdued. Right, he's down. We should be home and dry now. Not clean, but 54 banners. We'll take it. Another wall down. Right, what can we do here? Tough team. Should be able to do something with Omicron because they've got next to no damage. I say that and then they'll beat me. Yeah, we'll save the Omicron. Go Dash, Beskar and Chewie. Okay. That's fine, we got rid of the Omicron. We can now look at something like this. We just need to take out Ayla. Okay, that's not going to work. Right, we'll see what we can do here. We want to take her out. And we want to put, where's Jen? Not good. And back. I think we're tapped out now, so we'll just leave it there and go into the fleet, see what we can do here. Okay, we want, yeah, we'll just target you. Okay, well, Phantom's going to die. Outmaneuver, and we go out of that. And we go here. And there we go. So we've got some points on the board this time. Let's see what he does. I mean, the top wall might be my saving grace. We'll see. Right, into here. We're not going to bother with that. We're not doing an executor. Counter. Let's try this. Right. Yeah, outmaneuver. It's not going to do much. We want to hit this, get these out. We'll hit this. Force the heal. Okay. Come in here. Hands Willing and Falcon. Heal up Ravensclaw. bring in Y-Wing for the extra tank. Got the shield protection. Disruption even. Ah, we lost. So far so good. And there we go. Dropping us nice and comfortably into the top 38. If we look at our ranks, we've got a lot of executors, and we sort of just try and pick through them and try and punch up as much as we can. So territory battle starts tonight. Our next raid will be Order 66 to trial that out. And that's where we are with this account. So thanks for watching, and remember, stay salty.